Hello, everyone, and welcome to Five Gyms in a Trench Coat.
Excuse me?
Yeah?
What's that?
You want to know what 5 James in a trench coat is? Let us tell you.
It's the adhesive that keeps the fragile pieces of my sanity together.
Well, okay, Jesse, what it actually is a narrative-driven TTRPG actual play where 5 friends take turns weaving stories through the tabletop game of their choice.
Of their choice.
Each season?
Each season.
That's pretty cool.
I
We are.
disagree.
Oh,
I feel it's the adhesive.
So, like, you guys aren't all in a trench coat?
No, we're definitely in a trench coat.
How does that work?
Get her.
Before I'm caught, you can check out 5 Games in a Trench Coat just about anywhere you get your podcasts, or you can check out our website at 5gamesinaTrenchcoat.com. Oh my god, they really are all in a trench coat.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Dungeons and Dog Tags, a military and veteran community with a passion for all things D&D. Today is a special episode. This is episode 10.5. And it's a special episode because we're gonna basically be saying maybe goodbye to Letty, to Ashley's character Letty. And the reason for this, it's definitely not an unfortunately, because we all love babies.
Yes.
But Ashley has had her son, so full-time mom mode now. How's
Yes.
being a mom?
Tiring,
Yeah.
but fun.
Yeah,
It's
we were
an
talking
adventure.
earlier. We were talking about earlier about how like I've been a dad, right? So
Mhm.
I know like from the dad point of view, but I can't imagine the mother's role, and like how much more stressful it is for the mom that is more often than not around the baby more and taking care of the baby more. So
It's getting
um,
better, but yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
and it will continue to get better.
Yeah.
And they'll continue to grow up, and you will cry every day and just be
No.
so sad.
Yeah.
Every birthday, it'll be so sad. Anyways, so sad to see you go. We've loved playing with you and loved your character Letty. And so hopefully we'll do Letty some justice in this episode. And as we've already talked about, the door is always open for you if you ever want to come back. I'm sure I can figure something out, or if down the line, once the kid is 18 and out of the house.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Yeah. Not too soon. So let's get into it real quick. If you want to, if you remember, we do intros at the beginning. So if you if you want to real quick introduce yourself and your character, and then we'll go from there.
So I'm Wookie Monster. I'm Letty Donahue in this. And I was in the Marine Corps for 5 years, from 2009 to 2014. I was a CH-53 engine mechanic and also a rifle and pistol marksmanship instructor during my time. I now work in IT, so that was a little bit of an inspiration for Letty. Letty is an artificer. So the neat thing with Letty is that instead of being in this awesome suit, she essentially is this awesome suit. And plays kind of a pivotal role for the rest of the characters in terms of who she is and what she is. She's kind of a smartass with a lot of her things, and which is the exact opposite of who I am in person. So it was fun kind of jumping into her and playing her, because that's just not who I am. But yeah, it's kind of nerve-wracking going into this episode. So
It was you played Letty so well. When you say it's not you,
yeah,
I don't know if that's true or not.
Oh,
I don't know if
no.
that's true or not.
Yeah.
But also, I don't know what the team's going to do without their designated, marksmanship trainer. So
Yeah.
we'll
I
see
think I
how
did bad though
we'll
every
see how that
time.
goes.
Every
That's it.
time I
You're
ever.
exempt. You're already a part of
Oh,
meta.
okay.
You're exempt. You're exempt from.
Okay.
You're exempt from all that. You're good. You're good. You've done your training, or
Yeah.
just
Phew.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. So then let's get into. I'm Travis. I'm the defense master, as you guys all probably know. Let's just get into it because I'm nervous, scared,
Me too.
excited for this episode. Um, So we'll see how it goes. So we're going to start off with just a really quick kind of history of Letty. Because you haven't seen a lot of Letty, we're kind of going to try and give you like this very quick, robust picture of who she is and why she's so important to the story, even though we might not see her again. So maybe.
Yeah.
All right. So Letty, born in Southern California to a dad that she never knew, but had a close relationship to her mother, Cheryl. Growing up, Letty was always interested in science and always excelled in every science fair. She always tried to fit in, but never felt like she did. At 18, she joined the Marine Corps to escape her past and become somebody new. When she left the Marine Corps, she started her huge tech firm, her tech company, Modern Trinity, that we lovingly shortened to Motrin.
Yes.
It's the best,
It is.
where she continued to change herself. But with every piece of herself that she replaced with tech, she unknowingly became one of the most important pieces in saving Earth. This is the story of her final moments. So we are going to open with Letty sitting in your office at NASA headquarters. Just for everybody who might be caught up on this series and not have maybe remembered what happened in the first couple of episodes, the team at one point was going to meet Letty at NASA headquarters, and they were going to portal to this new world. So you are in your office at NASA headquarters, awaiting your team. So we'll open with you just hear just a knock on the door.
Yeah.
This little short gentleman comes in. He's got suit and ties. Of course, got his meta badge on, and he comes in. And he's hey, Letty. I just wanted to make sure that the team is going to be here on time. We kind of have we got to make sure that everyone's here on time so that we can make sure that the power is cycled and ready to go. Don't want to cause another blackout like we did that one time. So just want to make sure they're going to be here on time.
Yeah, as far as I know.
Okay.
Yeah. Everything should be on track.
Awesome. I will go let everybody know, and we will be ready for you in about 35 minutes.
Perfect. I'll see
All
you
right.
then.
All righty. He exits, shuts the door behind him.
Asshole.
Asshole. There she is. There's the Letty. So, is there anything that you would like to do while we're awaiting your team?
I kind of just want to like lean back in my chair a little bit and take in what's going on, I guess, in my office.
Yeah. So, so you're basically kind of coming to the realization sitting there that it's you going in this time.
Yeah.
Like, you have been kind of on the end of sending people in, right, and being on the other side of it and putting other people in danger.
Yep.
And now you're kind of coming to the realization that you're the one going in, and not only that, but you have quite a lot of information that you have not shared with the team yet. Quite a lot of stuff that you've kept hidden from them.
I just sit there and I kind of sigh and okay. I grab my badge, kind of knowing that this might be the last time I'm in this room, just kind of taking in everything. And gosh, I'm so good looking. I throw my badge on the desk, and then I get up out of my chair and kind of walk out of the room.
Cool. All right. So as you enter, are you going kind of like down the hallway towards
Yeah.
like into NASA? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So as you open the door and you take the first couple of steps into the hallway in front of you, blaring sirens start going off. Just this pounding uh, noise of both alarms, but also this kind of like magnetic feeling surrounds your body, and you're kind of being pushed and pulled at the same time. Very difficult feeling to explain to yourself what you're feeling. People start running around, and you start to hear not only the familiar sounds of gunfire, but also the whizzing of what maybe seems like a rocket whiz, or things like this. And you see in front of you at the end of the hallway, like a fireball just kind of across the hallway and blast into the wall. You see people start kind of backing up into your view, right? And they just get hit with a fire. One gets hit with just this cloud of fire and just instantly disintegrates. um, another person another person, a shorter person is backing up, turns to run towards you, and kind of like with his outstretched hand, gets nipped in the back by another fireball and just instantly explodes in front of you. So where do you go from here?
So I kind of just like a little bit frozen in place, just have everything going on at the same time. I kind of want to take a look around and see if I know I just left my office, but in in front of me, where's like the closest exit? Like, what am I looking at here?
It's just a long hallway, and right in front of you, I guess basically like the next room to your right is a
Mhm.
storage room, and then the next room to your left is where everybody sits. It's like where kind of like the lab is, where they look at just a bunch of people on computers, etc. And then just down the hall, it's a
Yep.
pretty long hall, would be the next room. Kind of across to that is where like the portal rooms are and stuff.
Okay. I'm just gonna make a beeline for the portal room.
Okay.
Just like no time to waste, sort of thing.
Okay. All right. As you approach the corner where those people have been disintegrating,
Mhm.
a short dwarf-looking creature comes around the corner, and he's got a pike. And then next to him is a human. They all are in like complete black. You notice on the neck of the dwarf is a symbol, and then the mage looks at you and says, or the human looks at you rather, and just looks at you and says, Letty, we've been looking for you. Come with us
Now.
now.
Yeah.
All right, roll initiative. Although there's only one of you and one of me, so I will let you take initiative. And so go ahead. You can do whatever you want.
Okay. I got. You want me to roll initiative?
No, we don't need it.
Oh.
It's on the fly. You've already got the initiative. I'm letting
Oh.
you take the lead.
Okay. So you just said come with us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna punch you in the face.
Okay. Ow. All right.
Yeah.
Roll your attack.
Oh God. Okay.
How rude.
I'm sorry, but like, no, I'm not coming. All right, let me get it here. All right, unarmed strike. There you go. Oh, that's not good. I got a 7.
Oh, yeah, 7's not going to hit.
I
So
just
you went for the
yes.
human, the one that said,
Yeah.
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 He just like sidesteps your blow.
I'm a little shocked. That's fine.
And so he's going to like basically like touch, like grab kind of like fingertips on your abdomen. And you're just going to feel like this force between his hand and your stomach, and it is going to It's going to push you back 10 feet.
Mo-
And that's all he's going to do. He's just going to push you back.
Okay.
Enough. Come with us.
He's like, who are you? And I'm like struggling like against whatever force is like that just pushed me back. Nothing. Just silence.
Just silence. We are the Illuminati.
Oh my god. It's so nice to meet you.
Tell me all your secrets. Oh, maybe I should have changed this for Letty. I didn't know that Letty was gonna go willingly. Oh shit.
um, um I was like, okay, like, will you guys stop this if I go, if I, and I'm just like racking my mind, just like seeing the carnage and seeing those people like disintegrate in front of me. It's just,
Oh no, my friend. This is just the beginning.
I'm just, it's scary. Oh god.
So give me actually a Constitution roll.
Okay. I got 16.
16.
Yep.
Great. Okay. So you hear this voice, 3 voices, and it sounds like they're in your head, like right next to you. They sound right next to you, but it's in your head. And they just say in unison, it's 2 male voices and a female voice, and they just say, Letty, we have come to finish our mission.
What the fuck?
So you with your knowledge might know who, like,
Yeah.
what they're talking about.
Okay. Kind of just like nod my head, like realizing kind of, what needs to be done.
Needs to be done. Okay. The dwarf, while this is kind of going on in your head, kind of realizes that you're kind of out of it for a little bit, so he's going to attempt to kind of like move like around you and try and get behind you, so that he could potentially kind of make sure that there's one in front of you, one behind you.
Yep.
We've got you controlled, so he's just going to like move behind you.
Okay.
And then it's your turn to do something next.
All right. Is he, what I say, like in reach of me?
Yeah. You can give him a backhand if you swing around. Yeah.
All right. So
He's just a couple of feet away from you.
Oh, you said he's gonna pull away from me?
No, he's just a couple of feet away from you.
Oh, I thought you said he's gonna
Behind
pull.
you,
I was like, oh
yeah.
my god, I'm not like he's gonna be like psych. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of like snap out of, like just what I'm in. I see him getting close, and I'm just gonna use kind of like swing my hand down onto him and like shock him.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, just to be like, take that. Okay, I guess he's not taking that. I got a 12.
12. No, 12 is good.
Oh.
12 is good. 12 is good. Okay. How much damage?
Let me roll that. I got a 1.
one puny little damage. Enough though to where he just kind of like jumps to the side. As you're kind of like swatting him, and as you're doing it, you're electrifying him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he just zaps a little bit and falls back against the wall.
Okay.
And then the human is going to just stand there, kind of. He's very proud and kind of just very matter of fact. I know how this is all going to play out. And he just says, now, Letty, can't we just be friends?
You just like burned like 3 people I know to a crisp. What do you mean? Like,
when you say that, he like pops his hand open, and a fireball just kind of appears in his hand, and he goes, yeah, and he's like spinning this like ball of fire, and he's like, well, you're next if you don't come with us.
I mean, if you want me that bad, why are you gonna burn me? No, but yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Kind of just thinking back on the voices and just all the carnage going on around me. I don't want to say like I willingly kind of go with this guy, but I just something inside's like, you know, pulling me kind of towards him. I don't know if it's, you know, like that magnetic thing, that like the push and pull sort of thing, and I feel kind of gravitating towards him, but I'm just like, okay, I something inside. I'm just like, okay.
Okay. All right. So so he is going to so are you just gonna like go with him? Like follow him? Like you're
Yeah.
gonna follow him? Okay. So he's going to kind of like step aside and kind of put his hand out, like, lead the way. We're going this way. And he's going to kind of lead your way around the corner, basically to like the portal where the entrance to the portal room is at.
Okay.
As soon as you get in, as soon as you kind of are there at the doorway, you see 3 hooded figures in black. And they turn to you, and in unison again, they just say, Letty, we need your power.
My power.
Yes, the power that you sent with the previous team. It's time to it's time to finish this. It's time to make sure that Malgan receives you and your power so that he may return.
No.
No.
Not, I kind of just look at the 3 things, and I'm just like, you're not gonna get that, like, at all whatsoever.
Oh, but we are. All 3 of them put out their hands and roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oops. Reroll that one. That was a good roll, but that wasn't the right one. I got a nat 1, but it was 4.
A nat 1?
Because I had +3 to
Lord
dexterity,
have
so it turned into 4.
mercy. Oh,
Yeah.
it's a nat 1.
I know. That's why I admitted it.
All right, so all 3 of them have their outstretched hand, and they pull you straight to them, and you're now basically face to face with these entities that that you have kind of figured out, know about, read about in correspondences that you have been basically like getting into secretly,
Yeah.
while at Meta. And so you're kind of realizing that this is them, and you're in a whole shitload of trouble. With that, you start to hear some outside voices, some familiar to you, some not. So of scientists, some of the soldiers, some of the people that you have kind of been working with at Meta, at NASA. And you hear some voices and they're like, where's Letty? We got to get her out of here. Where is she? They're going to blow this place up. And as they do that, this group of 8 individuals, all humans, basically like bust into the room behind you. The human that was basically twirling the fireball, you see him just get just a buttstock to the head, and he falls on the ground. The dwarf is fighting one of them, and they've all got their weapons out and basically like come in, clearing the room, basically, right? And they surround these 3 entities. And one of the gentlemen comes up to you and says, "Letty, we got to go."
I kind of look at him, and I don't think they're gonna stop.
It it doesn't matter what they're going to do. We need to get you out of here, and we need to make sure that you're with the team. We can't have you guys. We can't lose another one of you.
I kind of just look, and I gotta go.
And so the 3 entities are like, I don't think so, all together in unison. And as soon as they say that, the entire team that's kind of surrounding them throws smoke grenades, like smokes, and the entire room kind of fills up. You feel a someone grab your wrist and pull
Okay.
you away out of the room, and starts leading you back to your office. While you're being pulled away, you're hearing gunfire, you're hearing yells, yelps, you're hearing kind of
Just
limbs being
carnage.
torn apart, and just like
Mm.
you're hearing basically just the entire group uh, be pretty much demolished by these 3 entities. And so as they're doing that, you're hearing in your voice again, "Letty, where are you? You cannot escape us."
Mhm.
And you're being led down the hallway to your office.
Oh my god, this is intense. I'm kind of just like, I guess running with these guys, um, trying to like shake my head, at, hoping that whatever it is, however they're communicating with me, is like, okay, just like fucking stop,
Mhm.
like, um,
While this is
okay,
happening, on your right side, where all the offices are and all the
yep,
like laboratories are, these are all like windowed, basically, areas, so you can see inside, and
see,
um you're watching people both get, like stuck with weapons and shot, but you're also seeing other people have like people over their heads, and you're kind of watching their demeanor change, and they sit back down in their chairs and they start, typing away.
so they're like zombified
Mhm.
almost.
So
Okay,
this gentleman keeps leading you to your office door, and as you do, or as you get to the door, the smoke is kind of like cleared enough to where at the door you can see who it is. You already kind of recognized by his voice, um, but you hadn't seen him yet. You were kind of looking at the 3 of them.
mhm,
And it is this gentleman named Brad. And Brad has basically been head of security for you, Meta, kind of like your small like inner circle.
yep.
Has been your head of security for a very long time. Before Meta, you brought him over from Motrin. Um, and yeah, so he looks at you, hand still on your wrist, opens the door, and you're in the doorway now, and he just says, you need to get out of here. You know what to do. make it happen, and the team will be right behind you. As he says that, he just instantly disintegrates, and his hand, that's on your wrist, just falls to ash. And then through him, at the end of the hallway, stand the three, and they're moving towards you.
Holy shit. So I back into my office and I slam the door, just kind of like a natural little kid reflex. Like, if they can't see me, I can't see them. I kind of run to this corner of my office that just looks like it's cluttered with things. And I move a bunch of shit out of the way, and it's like one of those it looks like a secret bookcase, but not really, but now it is. And I mess with it, and I'm sort of like panicking because Brad just freaking blew up in front of me. But
while you're doing this, you're hearing in your head, Letty, there's nowhere to hide that we can't find you.
So still semi panic mode, but kind of like, okay, I know I have this. And I mess with this thing on my shelf that opens up what, like, to me, like a secret passage, I guess, that I have sort of in my office. I don't know if I have to like roll for anything if I'm like sweaty.
No.
Like...
It's your secret passage. You more than anybody know how to do it.
Okay. So I mess with it, and I finally get it open. And I squeeze myself in because I don't have a lot of room. And shut the passage kind of behind me. Into what is another portal. That I like to believe they didn't know I had.
We shall see.
Yeah. So
we shall see. Okay, awesome. So you're getting into it?
Yeah, I would say I'm
you're
like
just gonna pop in?
like it's not a very big room. It's kind of
Yeah.
just enough for it to be there.
Okay, cool. All right, so you hop in the cryo chamber, the portal tube, the cryo portal, whatever we want to call it. And as you hop in, kind of everything like almost frosts over, and you feel your body just get kind of, or your consciousness kind of get yanked out of your body, and it's traveling through just space, time, and it's all of these feelings all crumpled together, and then all of a sudden you fall from like 5 feet high, and you just land in a field, in a green field, and roll a Constitution.
Okay. Got a 4.
A 4. You throw up a lot.
Yeah.
You throw up a lot.
Yeah. God, you'd think they'd fix this. Yeah.
They'd fix it. You built
Read
it.
the future.
It's your own. It's your own thing. You're pissed off at yourself.
I am. I'm trying to blame somebody else.
Yeah. All right. So, okay. So you've landed in this field. We're gonna fast forward a little bit. To you basically having you have dropped in a field just right outside of a town called Phandalin, and excuse me, you've so this town called Phandalin, and you've walked into Phandalin. You're wearing all kind of like this attire that puts you very much outside of what everybody else is wearing, and you basically are taken to the town hall where you meet Mayor Hall. So she's this tall female, and she is mayor. And as you approach, she says, "Hello, welcome. You look oddly dressed. Where are you from?"
So do you? I just look
She like looks down at herself. She's like, "This is my normal This is my normal attire.
so's mine. All offended. Um, I just came from Earth. Are we still here?
I'm not familiar with Earth.
Oh. Well, there's some
Gosh,
shit
you
going
look
on.
oddly familiar, as if I had seen a group of people dressed similarly to you. But anyways, Earth. I'm not familiar with Earth. Where is Earth?
Wait, can you saw a group? So they look like me, similar.
Well, I mean, yeah, they were just oddly dressed as well. These.
How long ago?
Oh, it was quite a while ago. I haven't seen them actually recently.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, there's some stuff going on back there. Not sure if you know about anything like that.
No, our town is quite safe. We've got plenty of guardsmen. I'm not sure what kind of ogres, trolls. What are we talking? What are we talking here?
I don't know how to explain it. Yeah. They're like entities, but like.
Well, aren't we all entities?
I guess. Okay. Mayor Hall and the town hall. Is that intended? Yeah.
I don't much like your attitude.
Oh God. I don't even know how to explain it. I just need some way to communicate with that group that came by.
They only passed through town, and I'm not sure.
I mean, did they leave like a number, or like, do you think they're gonna come back?
A number? I don't know.
Just
There
some sort of
was.
way to communicate with these guys.
Oh
Mrs.
no,
Hall.
no. We don't. And as a matter of fact, I'm slowly remembering. You know what? Give me 1 second. Just wait here. Give me 1 second. Let me go talk to somebody real quick.
That's never good.
So she leaves the town hall. She kind of like exits out the main door, and the door closes. Is there anything you would like to do?
Shit. Letty says that shit. So is there anyone else in the room with me? I mean, I'm
No,
assuming
you've been left alone. She took her guardsmen out with her.
Oh shit. Okay. That's extra not good. Is there any other doors? Or like
There's you can like see some like doors, but they don't appear as big as the front door. So they're potentially more like room doors to like smaller rooms, not necessarily like to outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're only.
It's a one entrance. Okay. I was just trying to see if maybe there's something. Is there like a desk in there? Can I like rummage through her desk, or like try to see if I can understand what's going on?
Yeah, absolutely. Give me an investigation roll.
Oh my God.
Are we not doing good rolls today?
I got a nat 1.
Oh my lord.
This is definitely probably Letty's last episode.
So yeah, you're going through these papers, and a lot of it is in an unknown language to you. So just scribbles in a different language, and then the words that are in a language that you can kind of understand, that you would maybe call English, still for some reason like aren't making sense to you necessarily. That's about it.
Okay.
That's about it.
So I'm sort of like what the hell's going on? I I grabbed the one thing that I think I could potentially understand, like and I just shove it into one of my pockets, thinking maybe I can use it later,
Okay.
if if whatever's going on with me
Mm-hmm.
fixes itself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, and then I decided to kind of just be Letty, and I walk up to the door and say, maybe they left it unlocked. Maybe they're just right outside.
Okay. All right. So you open the door to outside, basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you open the door, Mayor Hall is talking with an entity. I just
That I
like to.
recognize.
I just wanted to say entity.
Oh, okay. I was like, do I
Talking
know these guys?
talking with a human in all black. You're
Mm.
noticing the same kind of sigil on his neck, and then a small army of dwarves, some humans. You're seeing some like short green and like red creatures with like pointy ears and scraggly teeth, and just some weird creatures. Um, and you hear just Mayor Hall look at this guy and say, "I think she is with them."
You son of a bitch. I point at Meryl.
um, okay, all right. So basically, this group is basically going to start to like fan out, and uh, start kind of tearing up the surrounding areas. Um, you hear the main gentleman just say, "Search everywhere. There could be more of them." And so they start like pillaging and looting and all this stuff, searching for maybe potentially more of people that look like you. And Mayor Hall's like, "No, stop! That's not what we didn't discuss. This is not what we discussed. This is not our agreement." Um, and the main gentleman is going to walk up to you, and he's going to say, Where's everybody else?"
I kind of like look over at Mayor Hall. I don't know if she's looking at us. And look back at the guy. I was like, I don't know. I came with 3 of them. They kind of just went went around because I see what they're doing the town, and Mayor Hall kind of threw me under the bus. So
Oh, okay. Roll deception then.
okay, oh God, please not be.
Maybe something higher than a 7.
Yeah, please. Oh my God. Ooh, I got an 18.
18, nice.
Yes.
Completely believes you. He's like, all right. He just yells to everybody, all right, there's 3 more of them. And then he goes to grab your arm and says, all right, you're coming with me. Malgan's gonna want to have a word. Well, after I'm done with you.
Oh my God.
So yeah, depending on what
no.
you want to do.
Okay, I want to shock him too. How dare he put his hands on me?
Okay, I like that. Go ahead.
Okay, I got and I got a 15.
Hits.
Okay. 6.
6 damage. All right. Awesome. So he's just like, he just like, gets like electrocuted a little bit, and immediately is going to like backhand you across your cheek, just like, and it's going to do. It hits, and it's going to do just 4 damage.
Okay. How?
Yeah, yeah, and instantly your cheek just kind of starts
Like a welt.
turning red. Yeah, yeah. Is there anything you want to do? Are you want to keep combating this guy?
Yeah. I mean, I guess I'm kind of surrounded. Fine. I'll go with them. But I go to Mayor Hall.
Okay.
Piece of crap.
Okay.
Diamond me out.
Oh,
I don't even know
man.
where the hell I'm at.
All right.
Yeah.
she's as you do that, she's like, "You're in Fandolin. It's Fandolin. Everybody knows Fandolin."
You don't even know Earth.
She's like super sad that somebody doesn't know her town. Fandolin. Fandolin. Hey, get out of that house. That's not what we agreed.
There's more.
Okay, awesome. So he is he's gonna take you to basically kind of like start walking down the road with you, and he's going to look at you, and you've got guards on your left, your right, behind you, and in front of him, kind of like walking you down. Everybody else is still kind of looking around, and and he says, "You look thirsty. You look parched. You look parched. Pass up the water." And there's like a little soldier that like runs up and gives him a little thing of water, and he passes it over to you, and he says, take a swig. It'll help."
I think I'm good.
No, take a swig. It'll help.
Help with what? I'm good. I'll wait till we pass by like a convenience store.
Convenience store.
I'll get my.
Okay, so he's going to say it again, and I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
14.
14. Okay. All right. So yeah, you don't nothing happens. You just no, all right. So he takes it himself, and he like sees that you're like maybe not interested, thinks it's poisoned or something, and just takes a swig of it, and he says, "Are you sure?"
And I'm like looking at the guy that just smacked the shit out of me. I'm pretty sure.
All right. And he's gonna give it back to his guy,
Yeah.
his little runner. And so basically they're gonna march you out of town. And so like you get to this caravan that's kind of waiting at the end of the road at the city end.
Yeah.
And they're gonna like load you into the back of this wagon basically, and they're gonna put you in like shackles. So they're gonna shackle your feet, shackle your wrists. Yeah. Okay. All right. They're gonna do it. And then they're gonna put a bag over your head.
Come on.
Yep. That's what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
That's what they're gonna do. All right. And then so we will fast forward again.
Good.
And you are now still in shackles, except for they're now chained to a table, and your legs are chained to a table, and the bag is still on your head, and you are basically like mid scream as this guy is pulling your pinky like off of your hand, and kind of like as he does it, sparks fly from where it kind of detaches from your hand, and he just looks at it and he goes, "I've never seen a machine like this before." And he like takes it, puts it in his mouth. He's like, and he sets it down on the table, and he picks up a hammer. And you can like barely see this stuff through your helmet, dimly lit, but you can kind of see this figure. And he grabs a hammer, and you just hear him pound it into his hand. And he says, "So, Letty, are you going to tell me where the rest of them are?"
I said that there's 3 that came with us in that town. I don't know what you want me to say.
Of course, that's what you said, but we didn't find anybody else.
All right, is that
but
my
you.
fault or your fault?
When you said that, just being snarky, he just slams the hammer into your shin, to your right leg shin. and sparks fly,
Uh,
and
I would totally scream, but my son's downstairs, so
yeah.
I answered scream here. Yeah.
um, and so then you hear him put the hammer down, and he just stands over you, and he goes, "Look, I have got much more time in this realm than you do. Let's not make this difficult. Just just tell me where they are. How many came with you, and where are they?"
Um, I kind of just lay there. Um, and like I'm assuming I can faintly see him there, so I don't even know if there's anyone else in there, and I'm kind of just like, shit. It was just me.
All right, roll a deception. Well, actually, roll. I mean, you can roll persuasion or deception, whatever you feel is more appropriate for the situation.
Okay. I know that's the truth, but I don't know if I want him to know it's the truth. Okay. I'll roll the deception. I got a 19.
Okay, so he's like, "I know you've been persistent about being the only one. Malgan's not gonna like this if you're the only one. We needed more. We needed more." And as he's kind of going on this like small little like rant, you hear a shuffle of feet come in, and you hear. Actually, give me a perception roll.
Okay. I got 8.
8. Yeah. So you're pretty banged up. You've been banged up a little bit. Hearing's not as good as
It used to
it.
be.
Yeah, but you can pick out some words. So you hear Malgan, and then you hear on the way. And so the gentleman is just like, leave us immediately, and shuffle out of the room. And you hear him. You hear like water being kind of like shuffled around, right?
Hmm.
Kind of like waving around. And out of your peripherals, you can see that it's probably like a bucket of water, and he's basically holding it above you, and he just says, "Look, Letty, if that is your real name, I answer to Malgan. Malgan's going to be here soon. If I don't have answers by the time Malgan gets here, I'll just kill you."
That's not my problem.
So he just like dumps water on you, kind of like mid
Waterboarding.
sentence, like
Oh.
mid sentence. He knows where you're going with it. He's been with you for a little bit already, and so he just dumps water on you, and kind of like covers your nose,
Mm.
and everything goes black.
Mm.
And then an amount of time passes, and you don't know how much,
Mm.
but you wake up gasping for air. And he says, "Welcome back. For the 4th time, do we need to kill you again? Now, where is the device?"
I don't know there, boss.
The device, the device, the device, the device. You know the device that they said you or someone in your party would have.
Nope. Don't know.
All right. He takes a knife, and he like takes the hood off of you, because he wants you to from now on see what he's about to do to you.
Okay.
And so he runs this blade kind of like down the side,
Eesh.
down your side, not piercing you. He's just like running it down your side, right?
Yeah, like what's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
Yep. And he just says, just it. Tell me where it is. It'll be better for both of us. I might have Malgan keep you alive. And he's just doing it like back and forth.
All right, so I'm scared. But I'm trying like not to be scared. I think she becomes a little bit more obnoxious. Kind of like, okay, like I'm thinking she's gonna be dead no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of look at him, and I'm like, I think it's gonna be a little bit more worse for you. Because you weren't able to get the answer that he wanted.
Fuck. All right, so yeah, like you ending that, he's just going back and forth, and he stops at basically like your hip, down at your hip, and he just like pushes it into your skin, and just slices a good like inch of the blade is now slicing through what for a while from your hip kind of up to like your mid up to like um basically maybe like where your chest would start is just like wires, and like everything is and just electric is like going off, and like half of your right leg is kind of like twitching, and your right arm is like struggling to like stay still on the table. And then he gets up to like where your chest would be, and blood starts oozing down the blade, and he basically like takes it up to your armpit. And so now you are bleeding down onto the table from from your chest to your armpit, and then your circuits and everything are being kind of fried there at the um, down at your like midsection. And he just goes, not the answer I'm looking for. But I can do this all day. I can do this all day. I can do this all day. And as this goes on, he's becoming more apparent that if he doesn't get answers from you, he's not going to be good spot with Malgan. So he continues his torture on you, and so he's going to do 5 more things. 5 more things, and then you can kind of like it's going to be 5 questions, 5 things, and you can answer with deception or persuasion, however you want.
Okay.
So the first question he's going to ask is, where is the device?
It's on the person that came with me.
So there was more than just you. Hammer in his hand, he like slams it down on the table next to your basically like your kneecap. And then he goes, okay, all right, so we're getting somewhere. See, we can work, we can be friends, right? Okay, so who came with you?
I like close my eyes. Brad.
Okay, roll persuasion or deception, however you want to do it.
Okay.
Don't tell me which one.
18.
Okay. Brad sounds, so many Brads. Everybody's Brad. Brad. It's always a Brad. What does he look like?
I don't know. I guess if it's always a Brad, it's just a typical white guy. Apparently, I've come across a lot of Brads. So.
Persuasion or deception?
Okay.
Is that all you're giving him? Just a typical white guy?
I would just say like just a stocky,
Okay.
you know, man. Like I just kind of sputtering it out.
Okay.
I got a 14.
14.
Uh,
Okay. Okay. All right. So he goes, Brad. It's always a Brad. You're just I don't believe you. And he takes a knife, quickly off of the table and just slices open your left thigh. Blood spurts out of your thigh.
Mhm.
And then he goes, now, the questions I want to know. What's it like over there?
I kind of look at him and um, say, what's it like being a douchebag? It's about the
Don't-
same.
Okay. I don't think we need a perception or a deception for that. He's just going to very quickly grab a what's like a morning star. So
Hmm.
it's the ball with a bunch of spikes on
Yeah.
it. And he's just gonna take that and he's just gonna basically like swing it around and just like hit you on the bottom of your left foot.
Oh.
So like he's just gonna slam it into your left foot, and
Mm.
so these just razor sharp spikes are gonna go into your foot, and as he pulls it out, your foot kind of like is kind of stuck to it, so it's like pulling at your
Oh.
ankles. It's pulling at your ankles, but as he rips it off, just sparks fly out from your foot,
Mm.
and then he says, and then he asks, uh, let me think. Okay, how are the Illuminati? Did you see them? Are they as glorious as Malgan says they are?
I'm kind of like laying there shaking, obviously, just like the pain and just trying to be strong. But like obviously he knows that I'm, at just like a point. Um, I kind of just like close my eyes and I'm like, they're exactly like you thought they would be. Um, and more. I can't explain.
Okay. Give me deception or perception, or persuasion, whichever you feel.
I got a 12.
Okay. He just goes, that's what I like to hear. And as his smile, you kind of watch his smile quickly kind of like fade as the room temperature gets very
Mhm.
cold. So roll a Constitution saving throw.
Thanks. 12.
12. Okay. So your the parts of you that are open, both the machine side of you and the human part of you start to get very cold, and so
Mm.
like your body's pretty open, so like that cold is just seeping into your body even kind of quicker
Yeah.
than normal, um, and you're feeling your insides go really cold. You are trying to like move your limbs just a little bit just to feel like what is working and not, and some of it's just not reacting as well as it does usually.
Mhm.
And then you hear footsteps outside of the door, and you hear that same kind of voice that you heard earlier come in and whisper, or talk to this gentleman here.
Mm.
And he says, Malgan, you've come. We're so happy to see you. He's right in here. He's got Letty. Don't worry, everything is fine. And please go right in. Roll another Constitution saving throw.
10.
10. Okay. So he opens the door, or the door is opened rather, and this figure walks in. He's got a mask on, so you can only kind of see his eyes are burning red, and he has just black, shrouded in black. Give me a perception roll to see if you can notice maybe anything else from him.
I got 18.
18.
Yeah.
So you notice that his fingers are very emaciated. They're almost to the bone, and his robe falls on him in a way that almost you feel like there's almost like nothing under there, right? All right, so give me three Constitution rolls with
Saves.
advantage. 3 of them with advantage.
Okay. Do you want me to do saves or just basic?
Saves, yeah. Constitution
Okay.
saves.
Okay. 23. 18. And last one. 22.
Dang. Okay. All right. So,
Sorry.
all right. So in this, I mean, good for you. In this moment, your body, you've done so much to your body, going through from starting up Motrin, Modern Trinity, and going through this process of making yourself, just changing yourself. Sometimes you feel like you go too far, but other times that everything that you do to your body is for a reason. And right now, your emergency systems are kicking in on the parts of your body that are machine. And so basically what happens is that I had your navigation system, and then both of your or your propulsion, and then like your security, and you rolled pretty high for all of them. I gave you advantage because you know your body more than anybody else does, and it's like all the tech is yours. You created it. You made yourself who you are, and so basically, I mean, you killed all the roles. So basically, what happens is that all of the power that sits at your core is pushed out to where the straps are, and so simultaneously, all of this happens at once. All of that power breaks the shackles off of the table. The jet propulsion system kicks on, and your feet basically kick on. Jet boosters kick on. Your left one, however, is a little bit jacked up from having been hit with the Morning Star. But they kick on and launch you right away. So you're launching off, and then your nav system also kicks on. And while this happens, give me one more Constitution saving throw. This one with disadvantage.
Okay. 15.
15. Dang.
With disadvantage.
That's pretty
Yeah.
good with the disadvantage. Dang. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I'm holding on.
okay. So as all of this happens simultaneously, you're busting your body is going into self-defense mode. All of this stuff is happening, right, with your mindset of like, I couldn't do this if I was just another human. Like like there's a reason I did all this. And you launch out from the table, and your body just kind of shoots you through the room, and out out one of the windows, a darkened window in the room. But as you're leaving, the power of Malgan hits you one last time, and you start to some of your systems start to sputter a little bit, but they're still working. But your mind goes completely blank, and so you start kind of falling in and out of consciousness, and this is basically what happens for the duration of your flight. You're noticing, you're kind of going out, and then you'll like open your eyes for a second, and you'll see a caravan along a road, and then you'll fall out of it, and you'll come back in, and you'll see that you're above a town, like a huge sprawling city with people in the markets, and then you'll fall out of it again, come back, and you're on top of a forest. And finally, the last time you open your eyes, you feel cold water kind of like fall over your body from your head all the way to your toes, and you kind of just plummet face first into this cave. And when you awaken, you kind of see that you're in this pretty small cave, and the front of it is a waterfall. So the waterfall is kind of blocking um, the entrance. Okay. So you have a little bit of protection there, and then so you're in this cave. You finally wake up.
Kind of open my eyes, and just absolutely exhausted, kind of like looming feeling of dread.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh fuck, it's always in the movies. They always die in the prettiest of places. Like, I already know. I was like,
okay, give me a Constitution saving throw while you're thinking all this stuff.
All right. I got a 12.
Okay, not bad. So your body is kind of, you're feeling that like on it's your the machine part of you is exhausted. All the power has been used up. That's like your kind of that's the last of your power was used pretty much in all of that effort to escape and put you some random place in the world. And then the human part of you also recognizes that it's lost a lot of blood. You kind of look down at yourself, and you're just kind of paler than usual. Blood is still kind of slowly now kind of seeping out of your wounds. And you're in just pretty rough shape, but you're still here. You're still alive. You're still kicking. Yeah. So what do you want to
do? So I kind of, again, like with the thoughts, like I know this is it. No matter what I did to myself is not getting me out anymore. Do I have my hands?
You do have your hands. You don't have your right
Pinky.
pinky. Yeah.
So I reach up uh, to my darker eye, and kind of grossly pull it out, um, because it's just part of the robotic side of me,
Mhm.
and kind of set it down and front, and press directly kind of in the center of it,
Like the
almost doing some
cornea
Star
or like the
Warsy,
iris or whatever.
yeah,
Okay.
kind of doing some Star Warsy like Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only
Oh,
hope sort of thing.
okay.
Because I know that this is going to be, my final resting place, at least like while I'm here on this earth, or wherever I'm at.
Are you just giving
Um,
up?
I only got so much left in me, so I feel like whatever resources that my
Preparing for
body
the
has
worst.
produced,
Yeah.
yeah, is gonna go towards leaving kind of like my last hurrah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay. So
yeah.
like what happens with your eyes? Like when you press it, like what does the eye do?
I guess it would have like little spider legs kind of like pop up as if it's like its own kind of thing.
Okay.
And then it kind of allows like in a recording
Okay.
of some sorts.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Okay. So what are you recording? Like what's your goal with the recording?
So I want to get this recording kind of back to the group that I refused to give up. The main people I was supposed to meet, and at NASA, knowing that this team was brought together for a reason. And while I might not have been able to physically be with these guys and help them along the way, I can at least leave them with this.
Okay.
And if it gets to them, it gets to them, and it can help.
All right.
So that's kind of my intentions here.
Okay. Roll performance. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay. All right. So what are you going to record?
All right. Do you want to just kind of go with the punches here and just go straight to it?
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's not much I can do other than, paint the picture that, you're before you record this, you have the waterfall falling, right? And so you're in this serene kind of place. Around the cave are beautiful mushrooms of colors like you've never even imagined existed. Maybe you could get high before you die.
I
uh,
mean, yeah.
but yeah, so you're just in this like this deep place of just serenity, just being in this cave, understanding um, where you're at, where you've been, and I guess um, hoping that you can kind of maybe I guess pass on whatever you're going to say to the rest of your team.
Yeah.
Take it away.
Okay. Hey guys, it's me. I'm sure. I guess I'm not sure where I'll be, or I'll even be alive. I mean, let's be honest. Look at me. By the time you get this, but I mean, if you even get this, I just wanted to say I'm sorry for everything. This wasn't how it was supposed to go, but I just couldn't tell you certain things. I mean, the security clearances and the need to know basis, and it's just dangerous shit. Anyways, um, you need to know the truth if you guys are ever gonna stop this. When dark matter was first split, it created a portal, and it sent out a huge amount of this like unknown radiation. Uh, and what you don't know is that Meta was created only one day after that, as if it was waiting for that radiation signal to come through. Like, and as I joined Meta, I made myself essentially invaluable to them, and as I do, because I mean, look at me. But um, I did some digging, and guys, I mean, it's worse than anything we could imagine. I found correspondence between these three entities who call themselves X, Y, and Z, um, who apparently are beings from another world, um, who've been stuck on Earth for a very long time, a very long time, just waiting for our world, or theirs. I don't know, to open this portal back home. However, they plan on taking over our planet, but need humans, but specifically me and my help in doing so. Um, they used Meta to send in teams of humans, so their leader, someone named Malgan, so they can use them to attune his magic to Earth, in order to bring his armies here and conquer our world. You need to find Johnny. Johnny holds the key to getting you home. And when you get back, you need to find and destroy X, Y, and Z. And if they already have Johnny, then it's going to be too late. I have to go, but I know you could stop Malgan and his army. Good luck, my friends, and goodbye, Jack. It's been a pleasure, man. Yeah.
I'm dying. I'm dying. Well done. Well said. Geez. Okay. Okay. So, with that, stop. Letty
Reaches for a shroom.
yeah, reaches for a shroom.
I don't need my security clearance anymore, I guess.
Well done. Thank you. That helped a lot. So, Letty feels her machine parts start to slowly turn off.
Mm-hmm.
And she just hears, the waterfall. Make another mushroom joke. Fuck.
Damn, this shit's busting.
You suck. Hope the baby's worth it.
He's probably going to bed now. No, like Letty is.
But yeah, you just start, machine part starts turning off, and your heart starts slowing down, and you're hearing the waterfall fall, and you're just surrounded by just beautiful colors. And as you kind of lay back and kind of hit the ground, the little spider eyeball, kind of like crawls up onto your chest, and kind of like sits there. And as you kind of
like wind down,
as you like let out your last breath, the last of your power kind of like
gets absorbed.
Yeah, sends it to who knows where. I guess we'll find out. But yeah. So that's Letty's story. Thanks for being a part of this for as
Yes.
long as you were.
Thank you.
And of course, the baby is worth it.
Yes. I missed you guys a lot, but you guys have been absolutely amazing. Oh god, I'm gonna cry again. And like super awesome. And I can't wait to see where the rest of the story goes.
We'll be there, and we'll be
Yeah.
here. Doors open for you if you want to come back. I can always figure something out.
Yeah.
And then hopefully we'll see you, at one of these conventions up in Illinois or something. So, all right, thank you for everything, and we'll see you guys in a couple weeks.